Oh, this is A. Okay. So you guys are gonna have a little quiz tomorrow. Just on solving equations. You know, we've been solving equations for a while, and there hasn't been a quiz. So tomorrow, a little quiz on solving equations.
Make it 50. Make it 50. 50 questions is not as much.
How do we feel about 11? We have one person in agreement.
Oh, it says Z. Oh.
Does anybody have a specific question about number or letter A? So this problem is very much like the problems we did yesterday where I saw lots of mistakes. Both of these are. I looked at the exact problems and I pretty much replicated them with just slightly different numbers. So these are problems that you're making mistakes on before. You really need to think about what mistake am I making? How can I do it differently? I did see this answer on some papers as I walked around. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, I put the wrong number in. No wonder. Alright, go on. Don't wait for me. I don't want you to copy what I do. I need you to attempt this yourself so you can learn from your just what is my knowledge currently? What more do I need to know? We don't know what these are. Okay, these are equations. These problems are completely different from these. Okay? These problems I told you how to plug in. I'm not here. I'm not telling you what X is. We don't know what X is. This has an equal sign. So these can be solved for X. So if you want to look at maybe your notes from yesterday. Yes.
Oh, man.
I mean, the first one, number 2, you could just ask yourself, what is that? So Dominic, this is pretty much the whole lesson yesterday since you were doing makeup work. So if it's an equation, there's equal signs. There's two possible answers. There's maybe a positive answer, or there's maybe a negative answer. And that's because when I think about what x is here, the absolute value of -4 equals 4, and also the absolute value of +4 equals 4. So x has two possibilities. You have an equation and brackets are in it. That means there's two possibilities. Maybe x is 4, maybe x is -4. So Dominic, what are your thoughts on this next one? Did you come up with an answer yet?
Okay, so
No, we don't just so if it was only this, I would make 5 positive. But if there is like an operation, if there's math to be had inside the brackets, I can't just make things positive. That math has to happen. Just tell me, I mean, Dominic, you know what -5 is 7. What number is it? What take away 5 would give us 7? 12 is one of our answers. And that's going to come from taking this equation and dropping the brackets and solving it. Like if you couldn't just see it was 12, you would just take those brackets away and you would solve this equation and you would see the 12 show up. So there's always the obvious answer. What take away 5 would give you 7? The other answer is unobvious. It's the chance that there was a -7 here and the brackets turned it positive. So we're going to take the exact same equation, but we're going to make the result negative. We're going to solve with the -7 this time. So now when I add 5, I get this other possibility that x is -2. And you need to stop and think about it. Wait a minute, does that negative answer even make sense? I encourage you to check. Is -2 take away 5 equal to 7 with brackets? Is the absolute value of -7 7? Yes, it is. Both of these answers make this equation true. All right, try the next one. Who else is absent yesterday? Anybody? Wasn't here. Okay, so we're with it. Everyone's kind of on day 2.
wait, this is enough solution, right?
Is it? Did I put a no solution in here?
Well, I thought you said exponents were no solution.
Ooh, exponents. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
What are you trying to say?
There is an exponent. Or no, not exponent. I meant variable.
No, the 2 and 3 have variables.
Wait, no, I meant like involved with another number.
No, that's not it. That's not it. No, you're right. This is no solution. But why? But why? You don't know why.
You don't know why.
No, that's not it. There's actually no way. Whatever one answer you got, plug it back in and see if it's true. Okay, so the +10 is the real problem. You must isolate the absolute value before solving. So this problem is different than the other two because of this 10 here. So before I can even start solving, I'm going to take 10 away from both sides. And my equation ends up like this. And here's where I have a problem. Here's the no solution. Absolute value should never equal negative. So if the problem is presented as an equation with bars, the bars equal a negative, it's a no solution equation. It's actually a lot.
Wait, what?
But, yeah. So don't you want to know why we make it negative here if I just said that's not possible? Does anybody have that question? So here the brackets are gone. Like when I'm thinking about the positive and negative scenario, I'm thinking about it outside the brackets. I'm not saying this is negative. What I'm saying is this could possibly be negative. So if the brackets are here and it equals a negative, it's no solution. I'm gonna put a line through it. No solution.
I found out it was no solution, but the wrong way.
Would you recognize the problem from yesterday? The problem looked very similar, but what you recognized was this 2 here, which had nothing to do with it.
Really?
Correct.
Oh.
Please hear me when I say it is not the 2. It is the minus 10, and 3 take away 10 was negative. Who had a question about this? Okay, let's look at last night's homework. Every opposite value equation has 2 solutions.
No, like both of them like what's going on. Hey, what time do you go? My parents scared.
Well, I'm walking around doing this, I'm also grab a Chromebook. I don't think I got the side for it.
We're getting our Chromebooks out this evening. Yeah.
Does anybody want to go next door that way to get the Chromebook sheet for me? Anybody want to go next door? Nobody wants to?
I'll go.
Yeah, let me go.
What do I check?
That way, the one next door say, "Can we have the key to the Chromebook cart?"
I got 5.
Hey, if you don't have 2 answers, I'm giving you a 0.
I got 2 answers.
I knew a lot of people in that class.
Alright, if you have 2 answers and you showed work, you can come get your Chromebook and log in.
Wait, did you check mine? What? Oh, why did you just say that? Why did you just stay there?
Put it back. Are we supposed to pick the same one as our chair number or something?
No, just pick one, Leo. Just pick one, Leo.
Wait, do we have to get a specific code? I guess so, but I guess not.
Oh my god.